Hello, this is Norma Flores doing third grade word problems. And the first person that I did the word problems with was my husband, Ricardo Flores. So how would you solve this?
Oh, yes. Okay, Richard and Nora want to throw a party for 20 of their friends. They have 5 tables and would like to divide their friends evenly as tables below. Draw their friends in by each table.
So how many friends would you need to draw at each table?
4.
Wow, that was fast. Okay. Well, you're not a third grader. Okay, next.
Kitty folded a piece of paper in half, then she folded it in half one more time. How many equal-sized parts did she have when she opened the paper? 4. What unit fraction represents each part? 1/4. Jason, Becky, Logan, and Bella are sharing a submarine sandwich equally. All but one part of the sandwich has jalapenos. What fraction of the sandwich has jalapenos? Okay. 1/4. What fraction of the sandwich does not have jalapenos? 3/4. Model the problem. Remember the entire sandwich is a whole. 2, 3, and then one, 2, 3 jalapenos.
Oh, okay. And lastly,
Alex wants to build a go-kart. He has one long piece of wood. Alex needs to cut the wood into 3 equal parts. Model the whole piece of wood into 3 pieces. Write the unit fraction for one piece of wood. Okay.
just kind of like
Unit
this.
fraction was one. Huh?
So you could tell me the answer for this last one.
The unit fraction for one piece of wood is 1/3.
1/3. Okay, excellent. Thank you. And then I did the same math problems with my nephew, Jason. Okay, so let me see here. So, in the first word problem, it says, Richard and Norma want to throw a party for 20 of their friends. They have 5 tables and need to divide their friends evenly at the tables. How many friends would sit at each table?
4 friends.
Excellent. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So, a little girl named Kitty folds a piece of paper in half, and then she folds it in half one more time. How many equal sides did she have when she opened the paper?
Okay, maybe you didn't need to write it down. That's kind of hard.
Okay, so Kitty has a piece of paper, right? Then she folds it in half.
Fold it in half.
Okay, and then she folds it in half again.
Fold it in half again. Okay.
So how many, when you open the paper, how many squares do you have?
You have 4 squares.
Yes. And each of those 4 squares represent how much? Like
A 4th.
a fourth. Excellent. Okay, here's another one. Don't laugh because you're in this math problem, okay? It says Jason, Becky, Logan, and Bella are sharing a sub sandwich equally. All the parts of the sandwich have jalapenos except one part of it. Which fraction of the sandwich has jalapenos? So they're sharing one big sandwich, right? And all of the sandwich has jalapenos except for one part of it.
Okay.
So what part of the sandwich has jalapenos?
How many people were there again, just to make sure?
4.
4 people.
Mhm.
Okay, then 3 parts of the sandwich have jalapenos.
Yes. And so that would be, how would you represent that in a fraction?
3/4.
Yes, perfect. And then the last problem is very similar to the other ones. It's also a fraction problem. So Aiden wants to build a go-kart. He has a long piece of wood, but Aiden needs to cut the wood into 3 equal parts. What how would you write the fraction for one piece of the wood?
1/3.
1/3.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh my gosh, you were super fast. Thank you, thank you.
So as we see here, for the adult read the word problems, and for the child, my nephew, I read the problems to him, and each of them solved them a little bit differently because for my nephew, I did have to reread the problem and kind of give him a little bit more time to reflect on the word problem. And I was surprised that my nephew answered them so quickly. And these problems were for 3rd grade. He is a little bit older than 3rd grade, but he still solved them quite quickly.